What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are talking about my top 10, 20 favorite animes. We kind of did a list like this before. That was top 10, but here's the thing. I noticed that I fucked up. That's what happened. I basically fucked up. So here's what happened. I did the top 10 list, and then afterwards I was like, this could have been like top 15 because there's 5 other ones that deserve to be on this list that I somehow just did not put on the list. So I don't fucked up. But basically, so we got a couple in here that should have been on the last list. Then I was like, you know what? Why not make it 20 or whatever number and add a couple more? Because I've been catching up on some other things I got interested in. So we're going to talk about them. But first, just make sure you need to go watch the other video. If you haven't seen it, go watch the other video first, and then come back to this one. But we're going to skim through the other list without the full depth explanation, if that makes sense. So I say so a lot. Let's see if that's the last let's see if that one was the last one, actually. Alright. First up. Now into the actual list. Starting off with Promise Neverland. This should have been on my last list. I'm not even lying. This should have been on my last list. I love the first season. The second season, no one talks about it. We're not going to talk about it here. They kind of screwed it up, to be honest with you. They screwed it up. But yo, you need to check this out. The first season is like, will send chills up your spine or have you freaked out and being like just jump into it blind and just be like, okay, where is this going? And then once you see where it's going, it's like, hey, yo, this is insane. Promise Neverland is like, I don't know. I don't know what happened with the second season. I don't know where the series is going from here. But that first season, really gave me goosebumps. No joke. I binge watched it. That's how good it was. Next up, we have Vinland Saga. Now this right here, my mom actually put me on, so I'm not even gonna lie. At first, I was kind of like, I don't know. This isn't really catching my attention. And then I was like, no, this is great. Animation, story. It's not like your typical. How do I say this? Your typical. It's not your typical anime. Like the people who are making this, they care. They put thought into this. It's art, and I respect it for that. Go check it out. It's dope. And actually, the second season's out right now, but they're doing like one episode a week or something like that. I think I'm gonna just wait until I can binge watch it because, to be honest with you, I just want to binge it. I just want to jump in the story and sit through it straight through. I don't know if I could wait for episode to episode like back in the day, like how we used to do. But go check it out. Woo! Now this one is one I just recently caught up on. I feel like it's super, 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 super underrated, and it is Summertime Rendering. All right. Now I got into depth on my last video on Erased and Parasite. Think of those two but put together. That's basically what it is. This story, I was like, it's like real calm and chill. The first, I don't even know how minutes, but it's just real cool in the beginning, and out of nowhere, it's like, tell me that just not like, literally, it slaps you in the face, and from there, you're hooked. It's like a one and done series too, so it's like one season. Cool, like a long movie basically. But I wasn't expecting it to be what it was, and then once I found out what it was, there was even more to it. I was like, I gotta finish this. Like there was no way. Like I just don't understand why it's so underrated. I don't hear enough people talk about it. Nothing. Also, the weird thing is, I think it's like actually like a Disney anime. I don't know how to explain it. I think it's a Hulu original, I think, but at the same time, Disney owns Hulu now, so Disney producer, something like that. Disney got their hands in it some way, and that's what kind of surprised me. But I highly recommend. It's super underrated. Put this on, and then just be like, more people need to know. I feel like people need to hear about this because I don't know. I feel like it's slept on, highly slept on. Japanese Tales of the Macabre. This is like a think of like Black Mirror, but in anime form. It's like all these different, yeah, excuse me, different Japanese stories, their own weird, twisted starts and finishes and endings and a bunch of creepy, weird stuff. Um, I like it, but I'll definitely watch it again. Like how I said about High School of the Dead, I'll watch it every Halloween. It's not just something you kind of throw on. It's cool, but definitely for the Halloween vibes, I would say. Each episode has a different story. They don't tie together. So you can dive right in and you'll be all right to whatever. So it's creepy. Not like super super creepy. You're not gonna have nightmares. I didn't. But yeah, yeah, man. It's weird, but I like it. We have B stars now. This on also should have been on the first list. Before y'all judge me if you don't know what this is, I'm not a furry. I'm not a furry. All right. I just want to put that out there. I'm not into that. I don't like that. But this show is great. I fucks with it. I fucks with it. That's just me. Um, if you haven't heard of it, you probably might have seen a clip. I remember when it first came out. I wasn't watching when it first came out because I'd actually seen that clip that people seen, and I'm like, what in the world is this nasty, creepy? I wasn't interested. And then I watched the show not knowing that it was that same show, and I was like, this is weird, but I like it. It's weird, but I like it. Like I couldn't explain it. I was hooked. First season, great. Second season, also good, but not as great as first. Um, think of Zootopia, but R-rated. I would say. Damn, that's a perfect way to put it. R-rated Zootopia. If you like Zootopia, you might like it R-rated. Check it out. It's on Netflix.
Oh, yes.
And with the follow-up, we got Tekken Bloodline, which is also on Netflix. The story for this isn't super complicated. I just like the animation and knowing. I played the Tekken games, knowing the Tekken storyline. Each season could be a different game because they captured. Well, I don't know. I didn't play the first game, but they captured like one of the beginning stories in that first season so well. I really hope they continue because the Tekken game world universe has a lot you could tell with it. And if they just capture that each season, like they did the first, I'm gonna keep watching it. I'm gonna keep telling other people to watch it, and I'm gonna keep enjoying it. I might just rewatch the first season again because I liked it. Again, not super complicated. It's nothing mind blowing as far as anime and storytelling and all that, but it's very, I would say, just enjoyable. Check it out, especially if you like video games or just Tekken. If you're a Tekken fan, why not watch it? You have no reason not to watch it. It's on Netflix. Do yourself a favor.
Wow.
I was hooked to this one. Like I think I had an obsession with this one. We have Mega. Excuse me. We have Megalobox. When I tell you, I was hooked to this show. Now I'm not. I can't say I'm not into sports anime because I haven't watched many. That might come back to bite me in the butt later. I haven't watched too many sports anime, but it's boxing. It's like it's fighting. Anime has fighting, and so why not just like it's not really that much of a sports anime. Basically, you got these people who wear armor or what they call gear to box, which is a big global thing. It's bigger than what it is in our world. Like bigelow boxing is a lot. It has a bigger impact on the world than ours. But this one guy is kind of just like Like it. I'm old school. Takes off the gears, boxes underdog story, boxes his way to the top. If he makes it to the top, I don't want to spoil it. That's basically it, to be honest with you. Um, that sums it up. It's got 2 seasons so far. The beginning of the first arc of the second season. Also, the soundtrack in this show, the soundtrack alone was enough to just get me hooked. Oh, the animation. Oh my gosh. I could go on and on about this, by the way, but the animation. Basically, you would think you're watching a 90s anime when literally it came out in, I don't know, it only came out like, what, 3 years ago or something like that? And you'd think it was like a 90s anime because of the art style and its gritty look and choice of music, which is, again, phenomenal. Yeah. There's no reason you should at least give it a chance. It's on Hulu. Yeah, it's on Hulu. Um, Definitely, I'm not putting this in any order from least to greatest, but it's high on my list overall, like really high up there. We have haiku, Hi, haiku, haiku, haiku. Give me 1 second. We have that.
Huh?
Um, Basically, it's a volleyball anime. I know that sounds dumb, but yo, it is so intense. Like, I don't even watch actual volleyball, but me watching this, I was hooked. I was like, yo, are they about to lose? Is the team about to win? You going for a dive? Oh, he's going up. Like, yo, I was hooked. Like, I put it on as background noise while I did homework for school and studied for essays and college professors. Nag, 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 nag. But then I like turned my neck and I was like, yo, this got my attention right now. I liked it. Um, I wasn't gonna put it on the list because I haven't watched it in so long. But then when I really thought about it, I thought about the first time I watched it. I was like, it deserves a place on this list. Like, as there's no like monsters in it. There's no demons. It's just some guys going against other teams playing volleyball, and they want to win badly. That's really it. Like, there's not much more to say, but animation's great, voice acting's great. Like, it's just overall good. Again, I didn't expect to like as much as I did, but I did. I enjoyed it. And I might just watch it again. Which I'm still kind of debating if it should be on the list because I'm watching it currently. And again, it was supposed to be background noise, and that's Kuriko's basketball. Now, this is similar to the volleyball one. I would say the volleyball one is just a step above it because it's a bit newer. I think, I don't know, but Kuriko's basketball is it's good. I like it. It's like not something you have to give your full attention to, but if you see a scene, your neck is gonna turn and you're gonna be like, I gotta see what's happening next. I gotta see the outcome of this. Like, again, not too in depth. It's just sports, but it gets a little intense. That's what makes it interesting, you know. And that is my top 20 anime list. Let me know what you thought. Let me know if you disagree with anything on my list or agree with anything on my list. What's something you would put on your list? Can you give me a top 5 list? Can you give me a top 20 list? Can you give me a top 15 list or top 20? If so, comment down below. At least let me get your top 5. Put me on to something or share a common interest. Uh, like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching. I'm out. Be sure to check out some of these if you haven't. Deuces.